So I'm going to show you how to use Filezilla now. I have Filezilla in my toolbar. You might have to select it. It's going to take a second to boot up because I'm recording on the machine. So do you see Filezilla across your whole screen?
Yes.
Yes? All right. The easiest way to use Filezilla is to use the site manager. Right? There is a quick connect, but I find it doesn't work terribly well. So open up the site manager and you can create a new site. Right, and I'm going to call this 2020_08 underscore cost30 cost230, just so that I know when I created it. Pick, instead of FTP, pick SFTP. And the host is just the same as the host that you had before. It's the same host. Don't fill in port. For logon type, pick ask for password. And you can type in your username if you like. You can save the password, right? I just don't do that because it's not, well, just because. And then hit connect. And that will save those details under that link. So I can just click on that link in Site Manager and it will bring up this dialog, which asks me to put in my password. So there's my password. Remember password until Filezilla is closed. That's useful to do because Filezilla closes the connection if you've not logged in for a while, not done anything for a while. And so you'd have to type your password again when you reconnect it. Click on OK. Right. The stuff on the right-hand side here is the remote site. So that's the server. The stuff on the left side here is your local computer. And this is the directory in your local computer that it's in. That's the one that's shown here. This is the directory on the server. So let's go to the right directory for what I just did, hello.c, 2020-08 examples. And let's say I just want to put hello.c into my cost230 directory, preparation. Well, let's say I just wanted to dump it in there. I don't have any examples in there. So this shows the contents of preparation. Right, this thing at the bottom, this thing at the top is the file hierarchy. And I can just drag hello.c from the server, wherever I had it, into the, onto my local computer. Right, and it says at the bottom, well, it says at the top, it showed some progress at the bottom if it takes time. It showed at the top, starting the transfer of that file hello.c. File transfer successful, transferred 84 bytes in 1 second. That's pretty slow. Can I show you that I have got it on here? if I open a new Finder window and go to this class, preparation is where I put it, right? And there it is, hello.c. There it is, ready for submission. When you submit your C programs, they're only going to be one file. So just submit the C file. Right? Don't bother to submit a zip of the directory, although you can do that. You can transfer a directory and then do a zip of the directory. But you can submit just the C file because it's only one C file. So does that explain how to use Filezilla?
Yep.
Easy enough? I got a chat.
Works for me.
Professor.
No, it's not a problem if you send a C file from your IDE, so long as it compiles on the Unix server.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay? And I would prefer that you use the Unix server rather than your IDE, so that you get used to the Unix server for the other kinds of classes that I do.
Okay.
In case you want to take another kind of class from it. Right? I use these Unix servers a lot in my classes, or I use Unix servers a lot in my classes. Not just because I'm being an ass, but because a lot of stuff only runs on Unix, or runs better on Unix.
Understandable.
And you really need to know how to use Unix if you're going to do cloud stuff. So if you're a full stack developer or a DevOps developer, then you need to know how to use Unix and get around in Unix. Not necessarily in Emacs, but Emacs will help you in order that you can do stuff, in order that you can get your job done.
Okay.
Right? Windows is really not, Windows and Mac are really not enough to do DevOps and full stack development.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.